Good afternoon all, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. It's a quick video today, just going through a quick flip through of the December section that I've recently finished of my new day book. So this is my winter day book. So I've put together in the altered book style. Inspired by Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Joie from Joie to Fee, who've been working in altered books over the last 2 or 3 months and have been doing amazing things. So I thought, why not? It really did inspire me to do the same on for this one. This is going to last me from December to February. So I'm deciding to work my day book in quarters now. This is the one I did for last year. I did it, I don't remember, it was part of a series making, don't throw it away, making things from coffee boxes. And this was my coffee box winter day book, which I loved using. But I found that this size is a better size for me, to be fair, with all the things I want to do. And this time round, I want to add a kind of a planner aspect as well to my day book. So I've got a video of how I've prepared this. Prepared the day book. Got a video of that uploaded. Also video of how just popped this together. My first sort of December page, really. A share of that. And I will be doing a video. I want to actually pop an envelope in the back, which I haven't done yet. I want to pop an envelope in the back of my book, but I was waiting for a paper pad to arrive. So I've got these bits I've printed off. This is from the Paper Princess Digital on Etsy, from the winter snow scenes backgrounds. Let me just leave that there for now, because that gives you an idea of the kind of the different things I've used. Yes, so the different things I've used. So that's part of that. That's part of that. It's called Winter Snow Scenes Background. They're beautiful. And I'm going to just use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to cover this and actually stick it in the back of my diary, my day book. So I'm going to do a video on that and a share on the paper pad I was waiting for, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll do that at the same time. But this is a paper pad that I've, a little snippet of paper pad I've just received, called Snow in the City. And I have had it in my Amazon basket for weeks. One of those where you think, oh, shall I? But yes, I have. Anyway, so I'll be doing that in a mo. So in the meantime, let me just go through what I've done with this altered book. As you can see, I've popped a little bit of lace on the front, a little lace doily, a vintage one, reminded me of a snowflake. And I've covered it in my sort of, this is Art Deco, can't remember, Art Deco style, Art Nouveau style, Nouveau fabric at the back and on the spine. And I did actually just pop these bits of sari silk on the front because I had a real glue gate, working with a different glue that wasn't, quite runny and kind of ran through and made it look a bit messy rather than vintage. So, different between grunge and messy. So anyway, long story short, Hans Brinker, that's the book. Love the image on the front. And I've so started off with this double spread here. This was a calendar page. I've been using, hoarding this calendar. I've used quite a few of the pages in the last 2 or 3 months, and decided that I wanted to keep that one for me. I love it. I love it. Really nice winter field scene. And gone the whole hog with the whole December thing for my Graphic 45 fashion forward. So yes, what I did on here, I'm watching Barbara 49 Dragonflies. Now she's been using her kind of day book as a junk journal kind of style, but adding planner aspects to it. This is one of her freebies, which is lovely. She does weekly, this is December weekly, and I've decided to pop that aspect into my into my day book. I need a kind of planner aspect in it now, particularly I'm homeschooling. And we do lots of things. We have lots of activities every day, and I need to have like Zoom details in there, which groups we're doing, so that I have an idea what printables I need. So on a Sunday I can look for the next week and make sure I've got all my printables available and all everything we need for our craft sort of classes, for our cooking. So I love this because it's kind of plannery but not too clean cut. It's got that vintagey kind of look to it. So I printed these out on sticker paper because I had sticker paper available from a different project, and I've done those, and I plan to, like here I've just marked the top so I know where my planner aspect is. This here, this beautiful card was from, I think it's called Blue Country, a Stamperia pad that I had in my stash from the summer. And there's a lot of these in here. It's beautiful, beautiful, kind of winter themed. So yeah, just laid that. That's one of, that was from a book. That was from a book, I think, that I have. This is from the Stamperia paper pad, which I love. And yeah, this is one of Barbara's, yes, I also, from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, I purchased her winter quotes, which is nice because they are just wintry, winter quotes. They're lovely. She does them in, so you get the printables and you get them in the blue and you get them in the beige as well, which I'll probably use next month. So what I did here, this is actually a journaling card that I popped together, 3 years ago. I was just starting to experiment with junk journaling, and went through some magazines and bits and pieces, and yeah, made that, and I found it in my stash and I thought, popping it in there, love it. I just made it a little pocket. This is a little page that I pulled out. These are from a little what are they, like a diary notepad I got from a charity shop, and I love them. I love them. So I might just add a few little notes on here and keep them in my day book, because my daily scripture I always write out, as well as just different things that I like. Quotes, daily scripture and thoughts go in my day book. This is from my just for my stash. I pulled this out probably last year actually. So it's the Winter Olympics, kind of a postery thing from 1948, like a postcard, and I love it. I love the I loved all the colours, and I thought I just tipped it in there for extra journaling space. I think it's beautiful. This here, this card, have I tipped it in or just clipped it in? Oh, I've actually tipped it in. This was from last year. I took it out of my day book because for this day book I tied things in rather than sewed them in. So some of the pages I haven't used that I really like, I've just pulled out and popped in for this year. This is a napkin that I have, and I just was experimenting really, so I've popped that in. And this here, so glued down, and then I've just popped a little bit of it's a double page. This is a page from, and I just shrunk it down, so these could be background pages, which are beautiful, from the My Porch prints. This is the Winter Woodland journal kit, and you get loads of bits and pieces in there. I've only used a few so far, so I've decided to put those there and make them small. Yeah. So that's my second weekly planner thing, and I've just got a little flip down here. I can tuck something in there if I want. Winter is Magic is from Barbara, and I just love it. Love it. This is from my, yes, I got some winter, what's the word again? Napkins last year, and I thought I would actually pop it straight onto the page, although I do have from last year, which I've popped in here. Oh, I've got it there. I thought I had one. Yeah, I actually had a page. I popped it straight onto like a piece of, what's this called? Scrapbook paper with the wood grain showing through. So I found that. I popped it in there. Let's pop it in the back there because I really love it. I might use it again in January. So I popped it straight onto the page with a piece of this. I have these papers that I found in my stash. Yeah, these kind of papers, they're kind of glittery. They feel, well, quite textured. So I've got it in the blue and I've got it in the white, and I've popped bits. Yeah, here's a bit. There you go. And I popped that all the way through. So I just found it in my stash. Lovely. And I thought I'd flip that up, and I loved this. This is from a book that I have. I just love this robin on the fork, so I just popped it in this little flip up there, and that's a little bit of winter washi I picked up from Amazon. Let's do that. Yeah, this winter washi is brilliant. I just picked it up the other week. You can see all the different. They're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I bought two. They're a set of two, and I give some to my daughter as well. She's done a little day book for her daily scripture. We do our little notes together, and it just gives it, isn't it, lovely, lovely winter flavour without being too obtrusive, leaving you plenty of journaling space. So that was that page. On this page I had some craft paper, so I've just a notebook with craft paper in. This is from one of my books. I can't remember which one it is now actually, that I pulled out. I love this image. I love this image, and this is one of Barbara's quotes. In the winter she curls up around a good book and dreams away the cold. Recently she did a collage with that, which alerted me to the fact that she was doing these lovely things now. So I thought that looked really nice, with a little cat in front of the fire. And then I paired it on the other side with some Daphne's Diary postcards. Now I've had these in my stash a couple of years maybe from last, I'm not sure, but I remember pulling them out and thinking they need to be in my winter day book. So I think that is beautiful. And so I've just, that's in that double spread there. Again, this was from the this is my napkin, which they could pass straight onto the page, and this, yes, and I've just popped a little bit on the corner there, as you can see, one of the little images from the washi. And this here, this lovely lady, was from the Mrs. Cogs Crafts. I've had in my I bought probably a couple of years ago a digital download called the Elegant Winter. So beautifully dressed ladies in winter attire, and I popped that onto some sticker paper, and I just popped her on there, inked round her. I think she looks really nice there. Another Mrs. Cogs Crafts, the Elegant Winter, and I popped her on the back of here of the old My Porch prints. And this is My Porch prints, which I absolutely love, adore it, adore that. I think that was gorgeous. Yes, and that's obviously the weekly planner for the third week. Mrs. Cogs Craft, the Elegant Winter, and then I've just done a little backed onto, I think that's the My Porch prints as well, on the background papers. And I've just kind of did a little booklet like that. It's one of her big pages. I've just shrunk it down to sort of traveller's notebook size, and I will pop it somewhere. And this is a little something that I pulled out of Daphne's diary. I can't remember when, might have been last year, but I love it, and I thought, you know, that, yeah, just a little reminder. And I made the pocket with one of the postcards from the what's this called? This was from the Stamperia paper, the Blue Country, I think it's called. This was a sticker, big sticker page from my vintage ephemera box from Rosie, and I layered it up with a quote and some of my lovely paper. And this is just some parchment paper-ish type thing. And the end, I did this, the ends of, I had to cut off of the calendar page. I've saved both ends and I've popped them on. I think one was a bit earlier with the, yes, that was one side, you can see, and that's the other side. Beautiful. This here is from the paper Princess Digital, and that's who she's called. That's what she's called on Etsy. And this is the winter snow scenes backgrounds, and I've used a lot of these. I think they're lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to use quite a few, I think, in January too. This is from something I had from last year. Can't quite remember who. So again, that's my weekly, so I can have a week at a glance for one of my nature books, and I've laid it up with a post-it. This is a post-it, and yeah, well, you can see what I've done there. So just that was this is the other side of that tag. Popped a date on there. I've got some date stickers in my stash, and yeah, I think that looks lovely. It looks lovely. So again, my Porch prints, Mrs. Cogs crafts, a little bit of like scrap paper that I had from last year. Other side of the no, what's that? It's the other postcard, the other Daphne's Diary postcard, and this is from my Porch prints, the digital Woodland winter Woodland kit. Just a little belly band here, and I popped lots of bits in. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, to be fair, but that was from my last year's book. Printed these out from last year as well, and that's from the my Porch prints too. It's a beautiful kit, lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's pop those in there for future reference. And then I've done that. This was from Victoria Designs, I think, from last year. I did a winter journal, and that's just one of the pockets that I hadn't used. Beautiful. That was from last year, a little tag that I did, a little card with my lovely, I love that stamp. This is from Elsie Bell's Bookshop, and yes, a digital print kit that I got. It was in my stash, and I pulled this page from last year, and I think it's called Winter Woodland. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course I've just shrunk these down. I mean, they are huge pages, and I've just shrunk them down because I was using them in this book. So that's what I've done with that. Okay, that's the end of the month, the last week of December. And I found this in my stash. I just love that, and I couldn't resist. I thought this looked really quite nice plain, to be honest, with a little faux handle at the bottom, but I couldn't resist it, to be fair. I love it, and so I popped it on, and I popped this Mrs. Cogs craft. I actually had used this last year, and I love the colours. I love the colours. So she's popping her roller skates on, I think. Not roller skates, listen to me. Ice skates, would it be? Look at her beautiful little parasol type thing. Anyway, and this was from that diary, the little that I've pulled the pages out before and popped in that pocket early on. So yeah, so yes, you know, from that little diary from my charity shop find. This was beautiful. I thought that has to go in there. How lovely. And some people in England at the moment have snow. Hasn't reached us yet, but some people have had that. First snowfall of the year. And so that's from the Graphic 45. This is a little snippet of a Monet picture that I had in my stash. I cut it down, and this little snippet of it, and I just thought it looked nice on the back there. This is from Mrs. Cogs Crafts, again from the Elegant Winter. These postcards are beautiful, and that's from the Stamperia. Aren't they lovely? That's from the Stamperia. Blue Country. So I've popped those in there. I will probably chip them in and do something. And so that's going to be December. That's my December. And I'm going to start, I've already popped this in because January is going to be this. This is, I pulled this from last year. This was a centre page, and I love it so much. I want to use it for my January start, which brings me into my next video, because I will actually do a share of this, which is, believe it or not, I got this from Daphne's Diary. Absolutely loved it. And put it down and decorated it. pulled it out of last year's for this year because I love this image. Scrolling through Amazon winter paper pads, I find the same image, or very similar indeed, on this paper pad, which is called Snow in the City, and it's by a company called Ciao Bella. I'm going to do a flip through, a share of this in a mo, so that will be up for you to have a look at, and I'll do it at the same time as I make my winter envelope. But look out for that. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's in fact what I've backed this onto. If you can see, you see just how beautiful is this paper. Oh, I'm so excited. I should really share it, shouldn't I? I should really share it and make some other winter journals for sale. But I don't know if I'm a bit late now on the boat. Don't know if that boat has sailed. I'm just finishing off a lovely custom order for a very patient lady. So it's like a Victorian, well, like a vintage English travel book journal. So I'm finishing that off, and then yeah, I might do some winter journals. If somebody would like one, let me know. But otherwise, I've got a couple of other things in mind. So there you go, guys. That's December. Hope you've enjoyed it and found some ideas, some inspiration. As I say, if you want to have a look at Joie Defee on Instagram and on YouTube, she's working in her altered book. She does lots of arty things in hers, and Barbara does lots of collages 2 or 3 times a week. Collages and lovely ideas again in her altered book. Mine not so exciting, but have been inspired by them. And have a look at what Barbara has. She's got lots of other bits and pieces. I have downloaded some other bits from her, which are probably going to go into my journal next month to reflect these lovely warm colours, lovely hits of colour. So take care, guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye. See you next time.